than this, but we've been having a good time together. And now we're going to have a good time with any of you that want to jump in here and chant with us tonight. We are chanting to bring forth change in our world. I'm here with my co-host, Karen Palmer. Hi, Karen. We're color coordinated tonight. And we have Jean Lorio, Marianne Malone Cindy, Erica Hoppy, and Charlie and Christine.
Hello.
Get it again, Charlie.
Did I get it again? No.
You did it again. Charlie.
Oops, he did it again.
I'm so glad you're all here. And we have Luz Orsini. Welcome to Luz, and anyone else that's going to come in and help us to raise the vibration and chant for change tonight. And the first thing that we're doing is breaking through all the barriers, removing all the obstacles so that that change can appear to us very clearly. I'm going to type in the words to this chant, and Karen is going to explain how we're going to do this.
Okay, so our first chant is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And what we chant is we hold the declaration and the vision that all obstacles be removed, all barriers and all illusions. So we do that 3 times slow, and then we go into the 108 count, and Teri will count on the mala beads and let us know when we get to that point. While we're holding that space, we are holding the vision that anything that is not divine love, light, and truth be removed for us. So we do that 3 times slow, and then we'll go into the 108 count. Then we'll move into the second chant after we go into our heart. So we declare that all obstacles be removed. We declare that all barriers be removed. We declare that all illusions be removed. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Pataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om 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 Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha. Nam Ganapataye Namaha. Nam Ganapataye Namaha. Nam Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Nam Ganapataye Namaha. Nam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Let's take a connecting breath in and really feel what just happened with that release. Releasing any obstacles or barriers. Feeling the freedom that's there now, that's there available to us, that we can come with open hearts and with that beautiful energy of creating as we go into this miracle chant that's coming up. The chant that says, we are declaring that there's peace on earth, that people are free from suffering. We're bringing that energy forward, and we're really trusting and believing that what we are doing is making an impact, and it is. Karen's going to once again explain how we do this, and we're going to chant it and really have fun with it and let it bubble up inside of us. And I'll type in the words so that you can follow along with us. Hi, Tammy Fisk. Hi, Janine Gomez. Thank you all for being here.
So this is a really fun chant, and this is a one that we set the declaration out into the world that we all see each other as our true selves, and that we be our true self, that we live from the space of being our true self, and we live from the space of seeing everyone on the planet, no matter how they look to you, no matter what the appearance is coming in, no matter how it looks, the different masks that we all wear, it doesn't matter. We still are our true nature, our true self, our natural, original self. Came into this world as beautiful infants, beautiful babies. We didn't have to do anything to be pure love and to be pure joy. We didn't have to get anybody's approval. We didn't need anybody's acceptance. So in this moment, accept yourself exactly as you are. Nothing needs to change. Nothing needs to be better. There is a part of you that is that true self. So enjoy finding that space that is really inside of every one of us, and let yourself really flow with this chant and send it out as a miracle flows out of you, out of this room, down the hall, out through your front door and your back door, and out into your neighborhood. And so that everyone feels this miracle coming into their existence. So what we do here is we do those 3 nice and slow. And when we do the 108 count, Teri lets us know when we get to that magic number. And then we declare that we are seeing peace on earth, that peace on earth is already happening. And then we talk about how we can, each of us, be an instrument of peace in our own life. So we declare that all living beings be happy. Nam Myoho And we declare that all living beings be healthy. Nam Myoho We declare that all living beings live in peace and harmony, free from all suffering and all illusions. Nam Myoho Nam Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Let's take that deep breath into our lungs, feeling that life force go in us, beautiful oxygen. Breathe in love and breathe out love. Breathe in that beautiful energy that we just stirred up, that we just proclaimed out into the world, seeing every inhabitant of this planet in their best and highest self, free of suffering, happy, healthy, joyous. Let's see every person on the planet dancing and moving with the rhythm of the joy that's in their soul. Let's see each person holding only love in their heart. What a beautiful feeling that is. Let's see our Mother Gaia covered with a blanket of peace, that all beings are honoring and respecting her and each other as we live on this planet together. Let's see our animals of the world feeling that strong sense of peace, knowing that they are in a world that's safe. Let's see our waterways changed to be a clear liquid that feeds us and nourishes us. And let's go into our heart center. Really go to the core of your heart to pull on this belief, on this mantra that we've been saying together, and we're all intending together to bring this to a reality. Those things that we just visualized, let's bring it into a reality here in our now moment. We declare there is peace on earth. And we declare that it begins inside of us.
We declare that there's peace on earth, and we declare that it begins inside of us.
It begins inside of us.
Amen. And so it is.
So it is.
So it is.
It's our world. Let's create it the way we want it.
Someone,
No, I'm not. Quiet. We have empty chairs.
But the chairs are talking. Oh, boy.
I believe in peace. I really do. I believe it's possible. I know it's possible. And it takes each one of us visualizing it and bringing it forth. And, you know, Karen and I, we've been working on peace for how many years, Karen? It's been a long
We met
time.
each other.
Yeah, a long time we've been working on peace on earth. And I fully believe it. So hold that energy, put it out there. The more we can put that positive energy out, the more we're going to raise the vibration of the whole planet. Karen, I can't remember the statistics like you can, but what's the statistics for one person holding that high vibration?
One person who has love in their heart and peace on their mind and kindness in their actions counterbalances 750,000 people who are in the low vibration of fear and shame and blame. And that's from Dr. David Hawkins' book, Power versus Force. It's a wonderful book if you ever want to read something that helps you to be more grateful, because, you know, he really did a lot of work on the understanding what our frequency is doing to the planet, and like how Mother Teresa's frequency and some of the different higher frequency holders, how incredibly impactful that one person was in their life expansion, in even when they left their physical body, they're still, you know, expanding their reach, expanding their impact. Somebody like Gandhi, you know, if you read the book, it's really awesome. Dr. David Hawkins, every book that he's written was really pretty much predicting what we're going through right now, what we're seeing here. And he wrote that book, Power versus Force, I believe back in the 80s. And right after that, that was when Dr. Wayne Dyer wrote the book, Power of Intention. And that's how I learned about Dr. David Hawkins, and also James Twyman, who is right now living in a little anchorite. And he's focused on peace on earth. That's all. He's going to live there for the whole year. And all his only intention, his only focus is every morning he does a Zoom call with us to help us to all stay in the frequency. But it's all about having a single desire. And that single desire is the peace of God, the peace of source, the peace of love, whatever word, name, however you label you want to use it. But that's his for a whole year. He's been in there since August. And it's a little tiny anchorite. And he's recording beautiful music, and he's, you know, chanting and sharing, and you know, his new thing is the week of today. This week was maybe, I don't know. Thank you. So if anybody has anything to say, if you feel like you have a very strong opinion or a very strong position that you need to hold, just for a minute, take a breath. And even though you have that strong position and you really feel you're right, you can choose to be happy instead of right. And that's what he says. And the way that you can do that is by just saying, maybe, I don't know. Thank you.
Wow.
So whatever somebody says to you, and maybe you don't agree, maybe you do agree. I don't know. That's one of the greatest feelings is when you can just let go of your position, let go of your judgment, let go of the opinion, because it's really your conditioning. It's really when we have a very strong opinion, it's part of our programming and our conditioning.
It is.
Have you guys seen the new series? It's called The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. Oh my God, you would love it, Teri. It's hysterical. Tina Fey from Saturday Night Live is the producer and the writer of it, and it's a comedy, but it's also like kind of makes you think like. So these girls were, in a cult, and they were stuck in this hold down in a war, like one of those, the bomb shelter things.
Bunker or whatever, yeah.
A bunker, yeah, a bunker. So these girls are considered the mole women, and they lived in this together in this with this priest who was not a good person, but they believed that they were the only ones alive on the planet. And then she gets out, and they find out that they're not the only ones on the planet. And she goes and lives in New York City. And it's just hysterical because it's The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. It's on Netflix. And it's just really like, she's so sweet and she's so innocent. And it shows that, no matter what you've been through, you can come through challenges. We can come through. I mean, of course, this is really, it's very silly, but sometimes it's good to have something silly just to watch. Like Schitt's Creek too. Have you guys seen Schitt's Creek?
Yes.
That's pretty funny too.
Me and Dinette were watching that.
It's hysterical.
We really got a lot of laughs out of it. Just to, break away from everything. The two of us were talking about that. I don't think it's on tonight, but that show is hysterical.
Hysterical.
This is the book you're talking about, right? I can't get in there.
Yeah,
Is that the book, Karen?
Power versus Force.
I just looked for it on Libby on my phone and I got it.
Awesome. Yeah, you'll love it.
From the library.
You'll love it, Erica. It's a really great book, and it's really got so much science to show what we know, like what we experience. It's nice to have that scientific confirmation.
Right.
Yes, it is.
Cool.
But like they've even said, our immune system is affected by our frequency.
Oh, it definitely is.
Oh, yeah. I believe that.
And I think that's going to be one of our best defenses against coronavirus is just keep our vibration as high as possible and keep that.
Next Wednesday, it's going to be gone.
Yeah, that's right. Did you know that the Dalai Lama is also chanting every day for COVID?
November 18th.
I didn't know. Wow.
Every day he chants. He prostrates himself and chants for coronavirus to be gone.
Nice.
Yeah. There's a video of him. I was watching it today
Of
of
who?
him chanting for it. The Dalai Lama.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're on the right track. We just got to keep firm in our belief and our trust and our faith that this is going to make a difference. We're making an impact.
Yeah.
So keep strong in your faith.
I
Things are looking up.
don't mean to sound silly, but we breathe a lot because of our meditations and the chanting and things we do together. We expand our lungs a lot. The people who are getting really sick from the virus, it's because they don't have any breath strength.
Right.
So it's affecting their lungs. So I think it helps us too against the virus. is that we breathe a lot and it keeps our lungs strong.
Mhm. Yeah, so chant all day long.
There you go.
There you go.
Why
I know.
not?
When I was doing a couple of years back, I did a lot of yoga, went to a lot of yoga classes, and my breaths, I was at 99% capacity for my lungs because of doing like all that yoga and the breathing and stuff. 99%, that's amazing. At one point in my life, I had asthma, crazy, but just the breath work.
The breath work is amazing.
Yeah.
It's the best
It's
part
also
of
really
yoga.
good for trauma. If you've had any trauma, breathing exercises are really helpful for
Mhm.
resilience if you've been through any traumatic experiences, which who hasn't, right? In the human experience, who hasn't had
Right?
It calms the nervous system.
it calms the nervous system. Yeah. And there's all different ways, that you can learn pranayama. There's all different ways that you can learn different breathing techniques. And I mean, you can go crazy on it on YouTube. Just go in and breathing exercises for stress, and you'll see like hundreds of them.
Mhm.
But they really do help, and they help you. You can do breathing exercises before you go to sleep at night to help you sleep better. I mean, it's really, one of the most incredible tools that we have, especially if we're having conflict or issues, just breathing instead of even speaking, just breathing through it, not having to have a response, just staying in that breath and listening to the person who, whether, they're saying something that you don't agree. If you don't really agree with what they're saying, you can tap under your nose. You don't need to tell them I don't agree with what you're saying, but you can tap under your nose and, you can listen to what they're saying and do your breathing at the same time and just stay out of conflict.
Yeah, that's right. Stay in peace.
Curse under your breath like this.
Yeah. Breathe. You can breathe it out while you're talking. You can take a breath and you can breathe. You can do ocean breath, which is breathing in through your nose and then making a swishy sound out through your nose. If you do 3 of those, you get out of the fight, flight, and freeze part of your brain, and you go into your prefrontal cortex, which is the part of your brain that I call the amygdala, the barking dog, and the wise owl is the prefrontal cortex. Because if you just take those 3 breaths in ocean breath, you go into your prefrontal cortex, and it's kind of like Google of your brain. So it's all that you've ever remember, all the things that you've ever had in your brain, and it's there. And a lot of times we don't have that moment because we're so reactive that we're in that fight, flight, or freeze when something's happening to us, that we don't take a breath and we just react. And and that's what road rage is, that's really what road rage is. People don't take a breath.
Yeah, I agree.
So there's a more fun stuff for people, fun, easy tools that you can use that will help you to end conflict and eventually end violence completely on our planet.
And have peace on earth.
On earth.
That's our goal. Yeah. Okay, well, we got to get off of
Oh, it
here.
is.
Thank you all so much for being with us tonight. We love you so much.
Love you.
Let's go here by ending our show with
Namaste.
We love you. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time.
Bye.
Everybody.
Bye.
Good night or good morning, wherever you are.
That's right.